Hey there, drone fans. Rick here again from Drone Valley. Today is a really exciting day for me because we finally cracked the code on transferring video from your RC-2 controller to an external monitor or display. Now, I'm proud of this product because it took us, believe it or not, almost 2 years to develop this product. We went through a ton of iterations. There's a lot of complicated things that have to go on passing video from the RC-2 controller to an external monitor, and I know a lot of people have tried to crack that code, and we just kept our head down, working with our manufacturers, working with the engineering team here at Drone Valley to finally figure it out. Now I'm going to give you a little idea of how much work this actually was. We started about 2 years ago trying to develop an HDMI to USB-C connection. Now, part of the challenge is that DJI did not fully implement the USB-C connection on this controller. More than that, a USB-C connection is typically bidirectional, which means you can charge it through the connection and you can pass video and audio out through the connection to an external device. This is not bidirectional. It's unidirectional, which means it can either be charged or it can pass video externally. And it makes that determination literally in the first 15 seconds of the boot, because the operating system inside checks the port. If it sees voltage coming in, it treats it as an inbound port. If it doesn't see voltage coming in for that very short period, it tries to handshake with an external device. And here's the rub. You have to catch it during that boot period, but more importantly, the chip that does the conversion from the USB-C video to HDMI video is very specific. Now we tested, I'm not kidding you, we tested about 35 cables that are on the market today that are typical USB-C to HDMI, and none of them work. Not a single one of them worked. So we sat down and said, what are we missing here? What can we change about this? And we tore apart a couple of RC-2 controllers to figure out the behavior of that USB-C port, and worked again with our manufacturing partners and the engineering team here at Drone Valley to find the right conversion chip and to make this cable as great as possible. So the first iteration was basically an HDMI to USB-C, and this one worked okay. The problem I had with it was the USB-C connection was sticking straight out of the controller. And we field tested it for a long time. It worked really well. But the problem was, look at the amount of torque it's putting on that connection. That's not a good thing. Plus, the other problem is, if you break this connection once you've booted up, you can't plug it back in because the handshake only happens at boot time. So if you move this just enough where the connection broke for a millisecond, you would lose that connection and you'd lose the video. So we looked at this and said, it's not going to work. We got to change that. So this cable, we said no good. Then we came out with this cable. But this is the third or fourth, maybe the third and fourth iteration, which gave us a right angle connection right here. And when we had this one manufactured, we, instead of testing it like we should have extensively, we only ordered about 150 of them, brought them in, and thought, okay, we've cracked the code. This is perfect because it takes the torque down and away from you. It keeps you from bumping up against the connection, but it still stuck out pretty far from the unit. But the bigger problem was they used a different chip. So I have 150 of these cables that don't work. So we got really frustrated and we started talking to the manufacturing company. Now, just to give you an idea of how much work goes into this, these are samples of cables that we actually tore apart here in the shop to figure out what was going wrong with that chip and then report back. So again, another 6 months of work, another 6 months of back and forth conversations, engineering diagrams, arguments, conversations with the manufacturing teams to finally find the cable that worked. And we ordered about 150 of these. They all work great. We've been testing them for the last couple of months on every RC-2 controller we've got. Right now I've got this Mini 4 out on my deck, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. But essentially what you get here with this cable is a heavy-duty HDMI, Drone Valley branded, it's our product, to USB-C right angle. But, and I'll show you a close-up of this, the end of this took us another 3 months to design because we built this end to perfectly contour the bottom of the RC-2 controller. So it sticks out as little as possible from that actual edge. And we also built in heavy-duty covers on both ends, so they're really, really strong. And again, this cable can support 4K ultra-high-definition media content. The challenge, again, is the output from this is only 1080p, so you're not going to get 4K on your monitor, but it still gives you great video. And it couldn't be easier to use it. You basically plug this into your monitor, and then the USB-C end plugs into your controller. Now watch, when I plug this in, look how tight that is up against the controller. And the silver even matches the controller. We spent a lot of time thinking about this. So it's hanging down, it's tight up against the controller, so there's very little chance of you banging it. Now I'm going to boot this up, and you'll see when it actually makes the handshake. So you can watch the, let me put it this way. You can watch the controller here. When the DJI white screen comes up, you'll see it boot over here. So there's the DJI white screen. The handshake's going to take place now, and you'll see it pop up on the monitor. There you go. So you can already see that you've got a 6-foot cable away from the monitor. And by the way, you can extend this. We've tested it with 10-foot extension cables on the 6-foot to give you 16 feet of distance. And there you go. What you're looking at here is the camera on the drone out in the backyard. And to prove that to you, I'll pan down just so you don't think I'm fooling you here. I'll pan up. I can actually take off and fly around the backyard if I want. So you're probably thinking, when would you use this? Well, a couple of different scenarios that we use it for. If we're out filming commercially, a lot of times you may have a hard time really getting the framing perfect and making sure you don't have different artifacts or things in the photo that you really don't want. So this allows you to keep a monitor in the back of your car. You could use the DJI power to actually power the monitor like we do. The 500 works great, and that allows you to charge your drone batteries as well. But if you have a monitor in the back of the car as big as you want, you can view this and you can fly and actually make sure you got the framing right. It's also great if you've got somebody with you that wants to watch you fly, because I've got family members that want to see what's going on the screen. It's a tiny screen with everybody gathered around. So having a monitor, they get to watch me fly and see exactly what's going on from the drone's perspective. Another thing you can use this for is reviewing your photos and videos. So if you go into your review, I don't know what I have on here. This could be embarrassing. But if I go into my reviews, let's see what we've got. Okay, I've got one on here from flying the Neo. I did a clip a while back with the Neo. So I used this controller for the Mini 4 Pro and the Neo. But there you go. Look, I'm fixing my belt. Anyway, boy, that's not the right video. All right, enough. I don't need to hear myself talk here. But you can see that you can review your videos on here as well. So essentially what this does is it takes the screen that's on the controller, moves that to an external display as large as you want. If you've got a widescreen TV in your living room, the whole family can enjoy your flights for that afternoon. And again, this was not an easy task. I have to say it again. This is hands down the hardest engineering product we've taken on since we actually started developing products, and I'm incredibly proud of it. Now, one other thing I thought about, because I'm always thinking about how can we use this in other ways, this connection right here, let me turn this off. This connection right here really is pretty specific to the controller, and I thought, well, that's unfortunate, because this cable would be great for connecting a phone to a TV, a laptop to a TV, maybe even a game console to a TV. But if you connect this to your laptop, it's going to be banging on the table. It's not going to really work. So we're going to also include another right angle adapter that you can pop on here like this. Again, 4K ultra high definition, and that allows you to plug it into your laptop, the side of your laptop, or the bottom of your phone, or a game console. So the whole set is coming as part of the kit. And again, we do this here at Drone Valley because there are things we want to do with drones that we can't find solutions for. And this is one of the ones that early on started plaguing us when the RC-2 first came out. And we thought there has to be a way to export video from that controller to an external monitor. And there's your solution. So I have these available. You won't find these from other manufacturers. This is a Drone Valley product that was engineered by us. We stand behind it. I've got a link below. If you want to support the channel, hit our website, pick it up. We can ship it right out to you. We're also going to list it on Amazon. It's going to take us a couple of days to get that link up. But again, it's a decent product. We tried to keep the price as low as possible. And you have to remember that it's a custom product that we have to have imported, manufactured, the engineering behind it. So we did our best to keep the price as low as possible. But if you're looking for an accessory like this, there's your answer. And that's all I have for today. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I like this product a lot. I think if you have an RC-2 controller and you'd like to export that media content to a larger display, this is exactly the product to do that. So thanks again for watching. And until next time, as always, happy flying.